Welcome back, guys, to another video. My name's Jacob, and today we're looking at adjectives and adverbs. This is přídavné jména and příslovce. We're going to learn how to use them and where to put them in the sentence, so you always have nice sentence structure. Lots of intermediate speakers make mistakes with this, so make sure to pay attention and let's have some fun. Alright guys, welcome back. So let's start with adjectives. This is a přídavné jméno. They're very easy because it's the same in English and Czech. We put them before the noun, before the podstatné jméno. For example, I have a big dog. Dog is the noun, the podstatné jméno, and big is the adjective, the přídavné jméno, so it goes before. Big dog. So you can say, I have a small house, I have a nice English teacher, I have an amazing girlfriend. Okay, so adjectives are pretty easy, but adverbs, příslovce, are much more interesting. We have basically 3 rules with adverbs for where to put them in the sentence. Now, rule number 1 is if you have a one-word adverb, like usually, sometimes, also, or even, we put it before the verb, okay? For example, I usually go to the gym on Fridays. So the verb is go, I go, so we put the adverb usually before the verb, I usually go. Or another example, you can say, I have a dog, and I also have a cat. So also is the adverb, so it goes before the verb have. I also have a cat. Now lots of Czech people would say, I have also a cat. Because in Czech you say, mám taky, I have also. But in English, that's a mistake. That's a Chinglish mistake. So always put the adverbs, the one-word adverbs, before the verb. I also have a cat. Another really nice one-word adverb is even. Now, in the positive sentence, this means like dokonce. You can say, wow, this fruit shop is amazing. They have bananas, they have apples, they even have pineapples. You can say, wow, they even have pineapples. So even is like dokonce, it's an adverb, so it goes before the verb. They even have pineapples. Now the reason I like even is because in positive sentences, it means dokonce. But if you say a negative sentence, like not even, it means ani. For example, you can say, this fruit shop was terrible. They didn't have pineapples, they didn't have bananas, they didn't even have apples. They didn't even have apples. So in a negative sentence, we would just say they didn't have apples. But if you want to say like ani neměli jablka, you would say they didn't even have. Because remember, even is the adverb, so it goes before the verb have. They didn't even have apples. Alright guys, so rule number 1 is these one-word adverbs go before the verb, I usually have. Now rule number 2 is if the verb is to be, like I am, or you are, or he is, then we put these one-word adverbs after the verb, because to be is always a little bit special. For example, we would say, I am usually here on Fridays. I am is the verb to be, and then after we put usually. I am usually here on Fridays. We would not say, I usually am here on Fridays. That doesn't sound very nice. So remember, if it's the verb to be, we put these adverbs afterwards. Alright guys, so let's move on and finish with rule number 3, which is we put adverbial phrases at the end of the sentence. Now, an adverbial phrase, it just means an adverb that's more than one word. For example, čas od času in English is from time to time. This is 4 words. It's an adverbial phrase, which means we put it at the end of the sentence. For example, I go to the gym from time to time. it would sound very bad to say, I from time to time go to the gym. It sounds very messy, it doesn't sound very nice. So remember, adverbial phrases go at the end. Another example would be all the time. All the time. This is an adverb, it's 3 words, so it's an adverbial phrase. So we can say things like, I study English all the time. It goes at the end. You cannot say, I all the time study English. That sounds terrible. Alright guys, so there's our 3 rules with adverbs. If it's a 1-word adverb, it goes before the verb. I usually go. If it's the verb to be, it goes afterwards. I am usually here on Fridays, and adverbial phrases go at the end of the sentence. I come here from time to time. And just one little thing to finish, guys. When we have these adverbs with ly, like quickly or slowly or carefully, usually you have to kind of feel where it feels good. Sometimes it's nice before the verb, sometimes it's nice after the verb, sometimes it's nice at the end of the sentence, and this is something you just learn over time as you start getting better with English. For example, we can say, I learn English very slowly. In this case, slowly sounds nice at the end. So you have to just learn this over time with these ly adverbs, what sounds good and what sounds bad, but I promise you, you will start to just feel it over time. Alright guys, so that's adjectives and adverbs and where to put them in the sentence to always sound nice. I hope it was clear. If you're watching one of our free videos on YouTube, then thank you for watching. Make sure to give us a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you would like to learn more stuff like this, then you can head over to our website, speaklikeme.cz, where we have our full video courses with hundreds of videos like this. And if you would like to learn some words with us as well, you can download our app, which has over 1,000 words chosen by me that in my experience I know that you don't know, but you definitely should know. And you can listen to our podcast for some listening practice and a deeper dive into some of these topics. So guys, as always, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next video.